the silence of the starting line, when echoes barely touch the air. You stepped into my little world, before the lights, before the glare. You listened when the room was bare, when the dream was just a spark. You stayed, you heard, you felt the pulse of a story finding heart. You didn't have to be here, but somehow you were. And that meant more than numbers, more than I could ever say in words. I see you standing in the early glow, before the world discovered what we know. I see you holding up the quiet parts. You were the pillars when this realm was only sparks. And I thank you from the depths of who I am. You're the ones who helped me rise again. Each song a trembling heartbeat, each step a fragile leap of trust. You were there to catch the tremors when the path was raw and deep. Not for fame or noise or numbers, but for something true and small. You stood beside a growing voice before it had a chance to call. In the quiet you believed, and that belief became my flame. You turned a whisper to a symphony, by simply staying, by saying my name. I see you standing in the early glow, before the world discovered what we know. I see you holding up the quiet parts. You were the pillars when this realm was only sparks. And I thank you from the depths of who I am. You're the ones who help me rise again. Maybe someday crowds will gather, maybe echoes fill the sky, but no matter how far this journey travels, your footprints never fade from mine. You're the reason that I kept on breathing when doubt tried dimming all I dreamed. You're the first soft lights in Wulverik, the ones who taught this wolf to sing. I see you in every note I play, in every trembling lyric that finds its way. I see you in every fire I ignite. You were the ones who stood with me in the night, and I thank you with a heart that's open wide. You are the first hands that lifted me to the light. So here's my truth, simple and clear. I see you. I thank you, and I'm honored you were here.